Beloved, blessings and shalom to everyone. If you haven't read the brief yet about the next steps after the Southern Steps event on Pentecost in Jerusalem this year, with 100 million intercessors praying for the salvation of Israel, I want to encourage you to go on the Reconnecting Ministries website at romans911.org and click into the Equipping 100 Million Watchmen box in our active expressions. This brief is written to make the argument that this restoration in the body, in the ecclesia, is at the epicenter and is a power source for the gospel in this coming awakening and revival. A most necessary transition and journey now for all of us, for every believer in the church to enter into and embrace. Beloved, if Israel's rejection brought reconciliation to the world, what will their acceptance bring but life from the dead? This is why God has given us the Romans 911 Project for such a time as this. It's an alpha-type course, except its main focus is to take us deeper into John 17, love and unity, foundationally between Jewish and Gentile believers in the one new man, and between all races, to restore and reconnect us into the Father's heart, and then to reconcile and heal all other divisions in the church. Beloved, this is where we're going. Father wants to send the fullness of glory upon us, but first, he needs to rebuild love and unity in us, in his body. There is a plan here, a directive for us in Scripture through John 17, through Ephesians chapter 2 and Romans 11, especially now as Israel's awakening is upon us, to be restored to the Father in Yeshua and with one another. But this reconnection starts with us individually before the corporate reforms can truly begin. For surely the enemy has ravaged unity in the church and stripped us of a great deal of the power of God. Indeed, when it comes to restoring the one new man, there are still negative influences at play, spun by the enemy in both parts of his believing Jewish and Gentile family, that continue to fuel separation and divide between us, that are needing of healing and restoration at this time to free us from their holds. As it says in Romans 11, that we should not be ignorant to this mystery, because before unity can truly come, there must be reconciliation. And if you'll allow me to paraphrase Romans 11 here, when it comes to this family restoration and its unity, God has bound everyone, all of us, over to disobedience, that he may have, keyword, mercy on us all. And that in view of this mercy, to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. Beloved, there's a washing and a renewing here. Abba is beckoning us into to restore us to himself. And this is why we first need to learn about this message, and then how significant it really is in God's end time plans, and then to fully embrace it. Romans 11 will begin this transformative journey for you and take you deeper into this restoration. And it will also give you a vision for the coming reforms to the church to prepare the bride for God's end time plans. This fall, starting on 9/11, on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm joining with Pastor Felix from IHOP Eastern Gate to engage in the Romans 911 Project video teaching series between now and Thanksgiving. And you can also join us virtually here for these teachings on Zoom. To join the teaching sessions, you will need to purchase the Romans 911 study guide on our website. The video teachings are free with the guide. And when you sign up, you can enter a user and a password that will give you access to all of the video teachings. Beloved, are you ready to go deeper now into the heart of the Father for his family to be one? May the God of Israel richly bless you. Lots of love in Yeshua, and I hope to see you in September. To watch the 5-minute Romans introductory video, please click on this tab.